going to quickly show you guys how I make the keto-friendly cereal. And you probably have seen YouTube videos on how to make this. And I just recently posted something here on Instagram about how I made it. And this one was a salted caramel one. The only difference is that one isn't one that I would use to go in cereal because it wouldn't have the crunch that I'm looking for. So the way I do it is I get 3 to 4 good sized handfuls of, I don't know if that was a good handful, but okay, so 2, I think I'm just gonna do 3. And so I get that in my bowl here. I just finished making a cocoa, kind of like if you like Cocoa Puffs or a type of cereal like that. This one has a mixture of unsweetened cocoa powder and Swerve, and it tastes amazing, and it tastes just like if you're eating Cocoa Puffs. So here you go, that's that one. And so I use this one. I'm actually going to make the cinnamon one, kind of like similar to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So what I'm gonna do now is just kind of break this up. The thing with the cocoa powder is I put the mixture in a bowl and I whisk it together. See, I still have some mixture. I use about a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder and then a tablespoon of Swerve. And then I taste test it and see if I need a little more Swerve, and I sometimes add a little bit more just to make sure it's just the, you know, the taste just perfect. I know how it's going to taste over these. And then what I do is I have in a cup, in a mug, I have a mixture of butter and extra virgin coconut oil. So that's in here. And I'm gonna drizzle this, like I'm gonna pour it over top of this and kind of mix it together. Then on top of that, I'll add the cinnamon and Swerve. So what I'm gonna do now is just quickly break this up. I just wanted to show you how quick and easy it is to make your own cereal, especially if you miss eating cereal or if you kind of in the mood for cereal. And I know it seems kind of, you may be a little bit skeptical of it because it's pork rinds and you're thinking, oh my goodness. But if you coat this just right and it has a cinnamon taste, I'm just saying it'll taste like, especially if you've been eating a keto diet for a while, if you're still loaded up with sugar, I don't know if this is going to do it for you or not. So I guess you would have to try it and see. So I'm almost finished breaking these up. And then the way I eat mine is I just fill a bowl up with almond milk. So it's usually the original almond milk or unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And just pour this in there and eat it, and it tastes amazing. I mean, it really is like I'm eating cereal. The other recipe that you might have saw me share the other day, and I said it was a salted caramel. It's kind of like in the place of eating caramel popcorn. You can make this that way. That one is meant just to snack on. It's not going to have the exact same crunchiness because when you stick it when you put it in the refrigerator to chill, it does soften it some. It doesn't have the same crunchiness. But this way that I'm making it, it will keep the crunch that you hear right now. So I think I'm almost done. And yeah, I think and I just use my hands. So if you don't want to use your hands, you just want to just use a spoon or something like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, and I'm not wanting this video to go super long. So what I'm going to do now is kind of drizzle this on top. I'm sorry, I'm just eyeballing it, so I don't have the exact same, like the exact recipe. Just put a little bit more, because I gotta make sure this coats well. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is take my cinnamon, and I'm just gonna kind of, I really like a lot of cinnamon, so and I'm just going to put this on top too. Okay, I'm just gonna mix it. Ooh, it's like a cloud of cinnamon. I normally just put a tablespoon of cinnamon and a tablespoon of Swerve, mix it together, then dump it on top. But this is my first time just actually doing it that way. I'm gonna put a little bit more cinnamon and a little bit more Swerve. Okay. I'm going to pour some in my hand and do it that way. And it's really, really, really easy. Easy to make. I'm going to kind of show you how it looks. And I'm going to taste test one so you can see. So that's how it looks. You see? I'm going to just taste the cinnamon. And then what you're going to do is I usually line these with parchment paper and I just fill it up in here. So I usually have this if I'm in the mood for cereal. If I just want a crunchy type of snack, I have one that's for cocoa powder. I mean, if I want a cocoa kind of cereal or snack, or if I just want something cinnamon. And I just fill it up. And I'm good to go. So I just wanted to kind of come on here just to show you how easy it is to make this. And I'll have a picture of how it looks in a bowl of milk. Well, it's almond milk. But there you go. Is my keto version of some yummy cereal. So you don't have to do without. You just have to get creative with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.